Goshen. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you.
Yo, man, you know what time it is, man. You already know what time it is, man. Hey, man, sorry for the delay. Sorry I had to hit you for a minute, but man, like I said, you know what time it is. Sports Talk with Pops. I'm your man Pops, your neighborhood anchor man. Hey, without further ado, hit that like, comment, subscribe, share button for me. Hey, man, we finna get straight into it. Hey, man, hope all is well. Hope all is going your way. Either which way, keep your head up, keep it pushing. Hey, man, you know what time it is. Hey, further ado, straight into it. We're going to get into it. Ryan Clark, man. Ryan Clark has been let go from the ESPN network. You know what I'm saying? From what I'm seeing, they're saying there's cost cutting and things like that. And, you know, there's other little things around it. But real quickly, Ryan Clark, man, he's 46 years old. He did 13 seasons in the NFL. His first year, he was with the Giants. I think that was 2002, 2003. He did the Giants. Then he went to Washington. And the rest of his time, he did with Pittsburgh, to where they even won the Super Bowl in 2009 against the Arizona Cardinals. I think it was 27-23, something like that. But Ryan, he been in the game. I've been watching him. I watch him on the Pivot. I watch him on Get Up. I watch him on the NFL Live. I watches him, and he's very knowledgeable. And when he speaks from a point to where he's played the game. So he's going to speak from actually being physically out there and what actually goes on with the system. And then you got some people like me who just, on the sideline from a non-player. I'm a non-player person. So I'm just speaking how I feel, how I think things would go. And he speaks from the person who, been they played. So yeah, so Kevin, he's highly opinionated. And man, it's to me the way that they kind of did, the way that they kind of let him go. The way that they did that is kind of the same way as if your job came to you at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and said, hey, man, your service is no longer needed. And now you gone. First and foremost, you been knew you was going to let me go. You could have sent me that in the email, or you could have did it a whole nother way. First of all, don't even let me come to work, especially don't let me work no whole day. And then you done mess around and tell me, oh, your service is no longer needed. You email and do everything else. Hey, man, check your email, brother. Hey, your email, hey, your service is no longer needed. All right, I ain't even had to come. But they said they did it the way that they did it and let him go in the middle of the show because they didn't want him to pick up his phone and look on there and find out he was fired that way. So they decided in the middle of the show, and this is how he said they did. He said they came to him and told him, hey, man, something like, hey, this is going to be it for you. So he's like, oh, should I go now? And they was like, yeah. So he said he just got up and left mid-show. You know what I'm saying? And again, circumstances around it, there's a whole bunch of different little things, but what little bit that I done caught, this is a mainly scenario for me. He done did the show Get Up with a dude named Peter Schrager. And I guess September last year, they was doing the show, and the Cowboys opening night, they must have lost. And Peter Schrager was defending CeeDee Lamb and, speaking on, a non-player's way. And Ryan Clark was speaking on the way, and he told him, oh, yeah, he said, yeah, that's the non-player in you. That, the way that you saying this, that, and the other. So, of course, Schrader took that offensive and told him, man, hey, don't belittle me like that. So he done went back and told Peter, like, hey, man, he said, yo, Peter, what I need for you to do is not get mad and just let me go ahead and finish what I'm saying. So, of course, they back and forth, and obviously it done spilled off after or outside of that. So that feud probably never dissolved itself to where, Peter, he done went to the peoples on his dude quick. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, dude trying to play me like I don't know what I'm talking about. So, that never resolved it again with Ryan Clark being a highly opinionated person and probably, sits right there and tell you how he feels. Some people don't like authoritative people, especially, being that dude, him being authoritative. But so they just decided to go ahead and part ways. But with him, I seen him slide on the Pivot and holler at them dudes after and everything was over with. And he pretty much was just saying he just is more hurt for the ones that's like behind him. Because a lot of them dreamed all their life of just even working behind the scenes of ESPN, and now they falling in line with the cuts. Same thing, like I said, just about your job. Your job will do it to you too. And I say it once, and I say it before, like Beyonce said, and couldn't have said it no better. Don't you ever, for a second, get to thinking that you are irreplaceable, because you are always irreplaceable, no matter what. Promise you, any job that you want, something happen to you tomorrow, they got somebody to fill your place as soon as they figure it's over with. There's always people in place to do something else. That's why I say, man, it's part of life. It's what happened. But big shout out to Ryan. Ryan, I know he gonna bounce back. I ain't really worried about it, nothing like that. But it's just sometimes the way you do it, and just go to show you that control factor. Hey, if you don't say it like this, or you don't do certain things that way, hey, see you. And he was making $2 million a year, so they done saved $2 million a year on him, and slide it somewhere else. Man. On to the next news. Hey, big shout out to LeBron James. LeBron James done finally figured out that he want to play ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Hey, big shout out to Philly fans. They all over the place, all over the boards right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Chicago Bulls man. But I like LeBron. I can't take nothing from him, man. I fall in the era. I grew up on Michael Jordan, so that's my number one. Then falls Kobe. Then falls LeBron to me. That's just me as a non-player. That's how I see the players. But for what LeBron has accomplished, I can't take nothing from him. Never have, never will. The man has accomplished a lot. And he done got to a point to where the NBA had to pretty much wait on him to make the decision that he wants. He run that back, man. The NBA pretty much was waiting on LeBron to decide where he wanted to play, pretty much. It was people all on the internet, Bubba Dub, everybody screaming, LeBron, where you want to go? But he went to Philly. Philly hyped up. I seen Kevin Hart did his little live. So, yeah, everybody that's affiliated with Philly, they're going to be non-stop this year, especially Bron. And he got a decent little cast. He got Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and Jaylen Brown. So we'll see. And like I said, the money that he getting, he just trying to see if he can bring a championship to Philly. And like I said, for what this man has accomplished, I know a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people like bump LeBron, this, that, and the other. Hey, anybody who accomplishes things and do what he's done, hey, I'm not mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit here like I'm no big LeBron fan down like that, but I never hate on him. I respect him. Let me say that. I respect him and for what he's done and everything he got going on. But big shout out to Philly right now. You know what I'm saying? For what they got going on. Also, we got the Eagles, what I found out, man. The Eagles, Saquon Barkley family was robbed, up in Philly. Hey, Philly, they stay in the game good. They stay in the game with some jacked up stuff too. But it appears from what I've read, and this was a little while ago, the Eagles, Saquon Barkley, his family, must be getting robbed. Looks like nobody was harmed, so they didn't really get nothing like that. But they said it was like a group of dudes up in Philly that's going around targeting athletes. So all y'all athletes, man, y'all be careful out there. Y'all be safe out there. Be cautious. Keep your head on the swivel. Even the ones who ain't athletes, everybody, because everybody on it right now. But hopefully, everybody be straight on that part. Another one, Alvin Kamara from the Saints. He done reworked something out with the Saints. They ain't know what they was going to do with him. They decided they was going to keep him. I would keep him and just build around him. Just even if I don't get him I might not have to pay him what I normally would pay him. And because nobody else really want him, he'll stick around like that too. So it works out both little ways. But Kamara, he's sticking with the Saints. Also, Geno Smith must have had some type of investigation on him about some battery or about a woman, but that number been dropped. So now he can focus straight on balling and trying to get them boys back to where they want to. Also want to give a shout out to my coach, Kyle Shanahan. Seems like he was in an accident. He was in some kind of car accident that had to happen. It looks like it wasn't nothing fatal or nothing like that, but it looks like he was in an accident where he had to be out. It was like they got a acting head coach right now. So I tell you, it's not bad, but it's probably, you got to get yourself back right before you can get out there doing something. But I'm sending positive energy to my coach. Also look like Joe Nixon, the running back, looks like he done already told his teammates his career is likely over with. whatever injury he had last year, I think with his knee, it must have been to the point that where he just would not be able to play no more. So you should be hearing something about that, him not being able to play anytime soon. On to my boys real quick, like the 49ers, we got Brandon Ayuk, mainly the topic of my 49ers. He still ain't signed nothing. They still ain't worked nothing out. Ain't nobody got time for them games right there, man. Like I said before, the drama part, we can go ahead and keep that. It looks like he been screaming, trying to get to Washington. Not sure if they gonna pick up on it. Some other people I heard that might bite on him is the Panthers and somebody else, Panthers and somebody else, and ain't no telling with him. It's just the drama part. Ain't nobody got time for that right there. And I think he's salty because he missed like a lot of rehab that voided a lot of his guaranteed money. So I'm quite sure that got a big part to do with why he acting like that. But even with him, ain't nobody got time for that. He's seeking for a trade, doing whatever it is that he need to do. But yeah, it is what it is on his part. We just hoping everybody else healthy and everybody else doing what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, before I get up out of here, hey, Stephon Diggs. Boy, Lord have mercy, Stephon. Now, ain't no telling about the little situation going on with him, what's going on, whether it's true or not, or whether he did it. But for those who don't know, he got some dude named Chris Griffin who says that he accuses Diggs of drugging and sexually assaulting him in 2023. And this to me comes after he was fired. I heard that he had then got fired, so now he's coming out with these allegations. But he said Stephon Diggs did this back in 2023. Of course, you know Stephon strongly denies that, and in the civil game, I think the dude Chris Griffin even called himself having a lawsuit against Diggs' brother, Darius Diggs, and I think that done got dropped. He agreed to dismiss. The Griffin dude agreed to dismiss that lawsuit, and I pushed all his focus on Stephon. But Stephon lawyers, of course, they on it and everything. Again, me personally about what's going on, I can't say. The little dude say he got over 100 text messages, pages, and all kind of stuff of just back and forthness with him. If he got it to prove all that, ain't no telling what it could be. Either which way, if that's your lifestyle, bro, and that's what you got going on, that's you. You do whatever it is you want to do. It's just that you got to keep your little, focus and control because now they out here want to sue you. You know what I'm saying? See, like of course, I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's true, but I don't know because I don't be around y'all like that. See what y'all got going. I ain't really trying to be around y'all with allegations like that. I don't even need to even be knowing what y'all got going on. But here he go with his. But still, even through the mix of all of that, he still got 5 teams looking at him and want to holler at him. So obviously, that may not stick. It all depends on these text messages and what he say he got proof of, what he don't got proof of. But again, if you is on that type of time and you don't let him get all this spilling out, bro, you got to get your tricks under control, bro. You can't be letting them coming out here putting lawsuits on you, getting fame off you and stuff like that. But 9 times out of 10, bro, probably just somebody clout chasing because they got fired, like I heard. But again, now you got to spend unnecessary money, lawsuits and all that right there. But man, just be careful. Stephon Diggs, hope it all work out for you. Hey man, you know what time it is. Sports Talk with Pops. I'm your man Pops, your neighborhood anchor man. Hey man, hit me up, hit that like, comment, subscribe, share button for me. Hey, catch you on the next round, baby.